Hey guys, my name is Jennifer and I am Jenofeve Designs. I want to do a really quick video about the release of the decorative edge, the Graceful decorative edge for the Basically Amazing add-on, and I have it up in my Etsy shop currently. I just released them, I guess it might have been 2 days ago, it might have been yesterday. But anyway, I finally got all the backgrounds and everything on them, so they are ready to go. They will be available. Their Etsy listing, oops, let me find out. Oh, I didn't print those off. Well, they're available in every single background design that the Basically Amazing is available in. Yes. I don't know why I thought I printed them all off. Did I print them all off on them? Well, the Etsy listing looks like this. It has this decorative edge on it, and then it's got the bluish colored background. And it has the decorative edge, the Graceful decorative edge on the little corner pieces. I just didn't print it out like I did the other ones. Like, this is what the Charming decorative edge Etsy listing looks like. So it'll look just like this, except it'll have the Graceful edge and the blue background. So these are the 2 decorative edges that the Basically Amazing are available in. So this one is the Charming, and this one is the Graceful. So these are an add-on, so you add these to your foundations, and that just takes your mini album making up to the next level. It's so cool. It just opens up so many new ways and new possibilities and new different looks. I'm super excited about them. But this is the prototype that I did using the Graceful decorative edge. I've already done a super detailed flip through of this. I will link this up here and down below if you want to check it out, that video. I'll put it up in the cards and down below. I did want to also let you guys know that this paper collection is available again. It is now, I guess it had sold out originally and it's available again. I have it linked down below, but it is the pumpkin and spice, something like that, by Prima. It's super pretty. I'm not going to be using it in a detailed video series, I don't think, because by the time we get to the Graceful edge, we're going to be on to a different holiday, even though this is super pretty. But if you look at the super detailed, everything's super today, but if you look at the detailed flip through, you can be able to get a lot of great ideas for using that paper and paper combinations and stuff like that. So that paper collection, again, super beautiful, will be linked down below. Yeah, look at the paper clay pumpkin. I just love that. That's the mold. Did I not get it out again? Let me see if I can grab it. That's not it. That's not it. There it is. So this is what that mold looks like. This is the one from Prima. It's got some leaves and things, which are super cool. It's got a flower. It's got give thanks. I think I might have some of those already made that I just didn't use. Let me see if I can't get my drawer out here. Yeah, like here's one of those. And I wasn't sure if it was going to come out right, but it did. Look at that. Isn't that cute? It says fall. I didn't do all 3 of them. There's a give, a thanks, and a fall. And then there's one of the pumpkins. You know, this is just paper clay. And then I think this is one of the leaves. I didn't even do the flower at all, it doesn't look like. There's one of the leaves. Isn't that cute? I could have used some of these on the cover. That would have been pretty. But anyway, so there is that mold, and it is available. I have checked. It is still available. Either it is still available or they came out with more. But super fun. I loved the pumpkin. I love the pumpkin. Okay, so I also wanted to say that we're going to be starting with the Charming decorative edge. And we're going to be making a quick Christmas album because it is December. I think it's December. What is today? 2nd, 3rd? So we're going to be making this album, sort of. We're going to be using this paper collection. I'm going to make another video. I'm going to go through and see and see what exactly I use. So if you just want to get some bits and pieces, then you can. But they also used the mold for this one, which is this one right here, right? Super cute, super cute. I just love these molds. That's such a cool idea. Like here's one of the snowmen. I was practicing or playing around with different ideas to give color. So that's just, I think that's watercolor, or is that ink? That might be Distress ink. And then the Santa. This is Santa without anything on him. And then there's a poinsettia. I didn't use any of the poinsettias. Anyway, so anyway, we're going to be making a simple version of a Christmas album. I just don't want it to take super long, but we're going to be using the Charming Decorative Edge. But I wanted to point out, I'll just get this out really quick, that if I say we're using the Decorative Edge main base page C, then you can also, if you wanted to use the Graceful Edge instead, you could also use the main base page C in the Graceful Edge. They correspond exactly. So no matter what I'm using in this album, if you don't want to use the Charming Decorative Edge, you can totally use the Graceful Decorative Edge, okay? I hope that makes sense. They correspond exactly. So you can feel free to use whichever one you want, whichever edge you want, or mix them both up together. I haven't actually done that yet, where I've put both in the same album. I don't think. I've done the Scrap Journal and the Graceful, and I've done the Scrap Journal and the Charming, but I don't think I've done the Charming and the Graceful together. So I don't know. They're kind of cute. They look kind of cute together, I think. Huh, I might have to do that. But anyway, so these are the Graceful Decorative Edge is available on my Etsy shop. There is a coupon code. I told you guys I would go ahead and do it again once these came out. So there's a coupon code. It's the same as the one before. It is new stuff. I'll have it linked down below, or linked. I'll have it down below, all the information, so it's good until like December 10th or something like that. 20% off everything in my shop. So if you've been waiting on the Graceful Edge, then there you go. These are an add-on to the Basically Amazing Foundations. So I am super excited to get started with making these with you, some detailed video series with you. But we are going to start with a Christmas version. And the next video will be the different things that I'm going to use, I think. One more thing. One quick thing. I've been getting a lot of questions about this printer settings test page in the guidebooks. Okay, if you live in another country and you use a different paper size besides letter 8.5 by 11, take this page out of your workbook, just rip it out and tear it up and forget all about it. It doesn't matter if you have a 4x4 inch square. You're either going to have to click or unclick fit to page. It'll shrink it down ever so slightly. It's 1/8 of an inch. It's just 1/8 of an inch. It is not, it's not that big a deal. It's just 1/8 of an inch. But you have to make sure that you print everything the same. So the only time that could be a problem for you is if you're using the Basically Amazing add-on photo mats, which look like this, and these are designed specifically for photo sizes. Like these are for to put a 5x7 photo on. So these, if you print these the way you should, which is unclick fit to page and it shrinks it down just ever so slightly, then your photo is going to be too big for these, right? So then you just take a sliver of your photo off. That's the easiest solution. Most of the time it doesn't matter that much, but since these templates were designed specifically for certain paper sizes, you need to make sure that you can see the image, so you need to unclick fit to page if you use something other than 8.5 by 11. Now that being said, I realize my printer prints A4 if I want it to. So I don't know if your printer, if you live in a different country and you have a different paper size, I don't know if your printer will print 8.5 by 11. I wouldn't see why it wouldn't, but then you'd have to get the paper size, 8.5 by 11, okay? And so you'd have to order that online, obviously, most likely. But I wanted to talk about that really quick, and all will be well as long as you print everything the exact same way. Also, sometimes my printer resets itself, so be sure to check your printer settings before you do any sort of mass printing of anything, because it may have reverted back to something else. So be sure to check that out before you do any printing. And okay, that's all I got for you guys. I'm super excited. All the links are down below, and I will see you next time. Bye.